Hello everyone, here we go then. Thank you all for joining this final for the IAME Italy Cup Round 2 here in Lonato, South Garda. My name is Axel Nolcom and we are post commentating here in the commentary box.
I'm joining Axel Nocom here in the commentary box to commentate this final for the SKM LONATO race of the AMS kart championship. And joining us is
Hello guys, my name is Pierre Boudiwan. I am your third commentator here in the commentary box. Now, this is my first time commentating, so let's see what happens, and I'm really excited to see this final with many of the five best drivers in the Italy Cup.
So here we go then for the start grid here for this final. In row number 1, we see Pierre Abudiwan and Lucas Pulambarit 1 and 2 for this final. It's the 151 of Lucas Pulambarit in P2. In third, we have 118 of Axel Nolcom. And in fourth, we have Luke Morales. And rounding up your field in P5, that's Adrian Amit from Malaysia.
Now, Adri is the second driver of Beer. Let's see what he does today with his teammate Pierre. Now let's take Axel for the first lap of this race.
Into the tram lines they go.
The engines are about to fire up. Are we going racing? It's lights out. Nolcom cuts across, but Pierre Abudiwan, look at that gap in the start. Immediately, almost a 2 cart length gap.
Down into turn 3 we go, but
Pierre Abudiwan leads the field and it looks steady all so far, but defending a big direction change there. Nocom tries to go send round the outside and
Oh,
Nocom
contact!
tumbles down the order.
big contact.
Pierre
Looked like Pierre
Abudiwan.
was on the inside, but it looked by the stewards. But let's check on the racing right now.
So here we go. Pierre Abudiwan still leads from Pulam Barrett and Adrian Amit in third. It looks like we have a Birrell 1-3 and KR has tumbled down to P5 and some running off the track there. I think that's Luke Morales going off the track, but it's still Pierre Abudiwan who leads the first lap here in Lonato.
Great from the Lebanese driver. He's in first place. He was doing really well in the pre-final. Let's see what he does right now. He qualified first for the heat from the heats, so he led for the pre-final in first. So this is his second time in this event, starting from pole. He knows how to start it, and we already saw that. Look at Pullum Barrett. He's trying to send it on. Who's that? That looks like Lucas. I mean Luke. Oh my God. Okay. Adri Amit, Pierre's teammate in second place as well. The number 167. He's defending from Pullumbar. Oh, and he sends Luke Morales. So Pierre having a little bit of a gap, but his teammate's doing really well in second place. Oh, and oh, that's a double send from Axel Nocom. What a send from the Filipino driver. But he's trying to tell them to work together, but it doesn't look like Lucas will budge. He will never give up on a position.
As we enter the third lap, leading the race, we have Pierre D1. Right behind is Adrian Amit as there's a scrap going on for P3 between Marian Axel Nocom, Luke Morales, and Lucas Pulimbarit. As Lucas Pulimbarit tells them to work together, Luke Morales and Axel Nocom side by side through the double left, and Axel Nocom trying to find his way through their defending, although they do need to be pushing to catch up to this top two of Pierre Boudiwan and Adri Amit. As Luke Morales tries to send a dive there, does not go through. Lucas Pulambarat catching up to the top two as Axel Nocom and Luke Morales are trying to find a way through as we head into lap 4. Axel?
Indeed, there, Luke Morales. I think they are fighting for the position, but it's for the wrong position as P1 and P2 are slowly going away from them. The Birrell are trying to work together. But in the meanwhile, there's still a scrap going on for P3. Will they work together or will they scrap?
Now, I honestly feel like if Axo somehow gets past Lucas, he can probably get into Lucas's head, telling him, "Come on, let's go catch up to these two bears." Because if it continues like this, then the bears are just gonna fly away, and they can just battle it out for themselves. Looks like Luke Morales is probably waiting for a mistake. We don't know, but we already know that these people, if they're not gonna catch up, they're gonna start scrapping again. So let's see what Axel Nocom and Luke do to try and get past Lucas Fullenbart so that they can catch up to the two Bills in the front.
As we have Axel Nocom going down the inside of Lucas Pulambaret. Luke Morales following him as the two go past Lucas Pulambaret, and Luke Morales says to go push to catch up to the two Burrells out in front. You have Axel Nocom and Luke Morales pushing together to catch up to Pierre Budiwan and Adre Amit. We'll see if they catch up in the next few laps. But for now, let's have the camera focused on Adrian Amit and Pierre Budiwan. Looks like they're pushing really well here. They're pulling away from the pack of three, fighting for third. But we'll see if that lasts for long with Axel Nocom and Luke Moraz pushing very close behind, as visually you can see that they are catching up corner by corner and lap by lap. But these two are trying their best to pull away as we head into lap number 5.
I'm actually amazed by the teamwork here by the two girls. I think they've been working together this almost this entire race, and it's actually really impressive. But it's still Pirabudiwan who leads from Adrian Amit. But Axel Nocom, you can see, is in their mirrors. Nocom is closing in each corner. He is trying to push his hardest, and you can see, just like what Luke Morales said, they are closing in. Morales and Nocom are desperately trying to work together here to try and break the defense. Oh, and Nocom
Oh,
goes
that was
two wheels.
close
He
one.
goes off the grass. The two
Oh,
barrels,
Pierre made a
though,
mistake too. He
hasn't
went on the
broken
grass.
away.
Now, as you can see, we saw there, yes, thank you, Axel, for the info, but Pierre also made a mistake. He dipped the grass there, but because of Axel's mistake, they didn't really lose much. Um, as you can see, I mean, if you see Luke and Axel working together, I mean, you can't stop those two, fastest on the track. Pierre and Adrian might have worked together for the most part, but at this stage, they're gonna have to try and fight off Axel and Luke, who are charging to the front. Oh!
Oh!
Oh, and that's a big hit from Adrian. We'll look at the replay later, but that was crazy from I think that was Axel Nocom that shunted Adrian off. We'll check that later, but looks like Pierre is still in the lead throughout this entire race. He's been leading, but his now he has the loss of his own teammate. He looks behind, seeing where's my teammate. He knows that he's gone, and now he's gonna have to defend off two of the fastest drivers, and one of them is Axel Nocom charging.
As we head into the mid race, oh, we have Pierre Badiwan squirreling around on the main straight. It's gonna be three wide, almost three wide. Pierre Badiwan on the defensive. Axel Nocom trying to go around the outside. He's pushed off into the grass. Oh my days, what is happening here? It's almost three wide, going into the hairpin. Oh, and Pierre Badiwan
Oh, and
flips.
Over the one flips. Oh my words,
He's
that is
flipped.
crazy from Over the one. What has
And that's
happened over
going
there?
to
I think he clipped the curb. Oh, and that's actually
that's a full
It's
course
a full
yellow.
that's a
course.
full course yell, and Pierre's gonna get a second chance. Oh my words. I have to say, Pierre got lucky there. If it wasn't for that, he would not be there at all. Wow, Pierre has to thank his. He will never take this for granted. That was, wow, that was amazing. Axel, you want to talk to us about this Focus Yellow?
This race has turned from calm to chaos as Pierre Abuduan. We see him flipping in the camera, but it is green flag once again, and we're racing here in Lonato. There's slight contact. Adriamit, a bit of a twitch there, you can see, but Morales is trying to break the defense immediately on the attack. On the inside, he sends it. No calm, trying to follow through. I don't think it's gonna work
Oh,
out
look at
for
Pierre
him.
on the outside. He can switch all of them.
Oh, big contact!
Oh,
Oh,
Big
massive
contact!
contact. Abudi1 is
oh,
drowned.
Lucas spun there. He has to thank Pierre for making him to keep going. But Pierre was at the end of there. He was just unlucky. Had Lucas in his way. I felt like he could have had a huge switch back into around P2 there, but now his teammate is already in P2. So if him and Axel could possibly try and catch up to Luke in the front really fast, the number 182 from Philippines, he's been doing really well this entire weekend. Can he snatch that victory from these two young gents? And can Pierre or Lucas catch up to these front three and try and fight for the win?
Yes, we have Adrian Amit and Axel Nokam working together to catch up to Luke Morales as they go into the first hairpin. Luke Morales goes a little bit wide there, but visually they are catching up. Adrian Amit leading the pack of him and Axel Nokam as they are now catching up. They're right there. They're close to his bumper. They're within attacking range here. Will they go for a dive? Adre is attempting. He did not
Oh, he doesn't
go
go for
for
it.
it. He does not go for it. But they are hacking there in P2 as
Oh,
Luke
look at
Morales on the
Axel. Look at Axel.
defensive.
He's gonna get a switch.
Axel's gonna get a switch on the straight. No, not
Oh,
enough
it's not
speed.
enough. It's not
It's
enough.
not enough. As the
If
three
he
of
got a
them
little bit closer, it could have been really close. All right, keep carry on, Luke.
as the three of them are still far away from Lucas Pulambarat and Pierre Budiwan. They're still fighting out here for P1. It's Luke Morales
Oh,
on the defensive, Axel Nocom and Adrian on the outside.
what a
Looks
move! What a move from Axel Noko.
what a crazy moves are happening here. Three wide into the double left-hander. Still Luke Morales leading the pack with Axel Nocom in P2. Let's have
Oh, is that gonna
Axel's
be Axel Noko dancing around the outside?
oh
Oh, it's
my
not it yet.
days.
He wasn't close enough. But will he try and send one right here? Luke defends it really well. Oh, that was about to be like what Arhan said in Dubai. That was about to be a Slim Shady right there.
I mean, of course, this fight right now for the lead is fantastic fashion here. But you have to think, Lucas Pulambarit is there in their shadow. He is trying to push forward and catch up. He has no distractions around him. In the meanwhile, the fight is being contested in the front. No calm, a bit of a nudge from behind. Morales tries to do the dummy. He tries to send it.
Oh, that was
Morales
an
to the
amazing move.
inside.
Look
Through
Through
at
goes
goes
Adrian Amit.
Adrian.
Adrian Amit. Oh my
What a
days.
move from the Birrell driver! He's probably learned that from the hacks of Birrell. What a move! But look at Lucas Barrett. He's caught up already, and you already know Lucas will never give up on a position. He'll always send it. And also look at Pierre. Pierre's still very far from the incident, but from the final stages, we're reaching the final stages of this final, so nobody knows what can happen. All right. As we go down the main straight. Here's your order right now. Axel Nocom, he might get a dive from Luke Morales, but no, Axel keeps it. Then it's Adrian Yamit who's sending a move on Luke. That's a really good one. Lucas pulling Barrett, and you can see Pierre putting his head down. He's not giving up on that position. And looks like it's gonna be four wide almost. Look at that's a second move from Adriame. What a move! Another one. He does it on three people this time. Oh, and that was really close. Now look at Pierre. Pierre's already back there. He's in slipstreaming range. We're approaching the final stages. I think we have 3 laps left. Oh, this is amazing racing, isn't it? As you can see, Axel Nocom. Will he defend? No, he already sees the gap. But you already know Luke Morales. He will never give up on that position. Looks like we're about to approach the penultimate lap of this race. Here we go. Take it away, Axel.
So here we go then. Nocom is in the lead, and he has a feisty Morales right behind him. Morales goes to the outside. He tries to get the up and under, but it doesn't look like it's gonna work out for him. Morales, will he do the dummy again? Nocom thinks smarter this time, but he gets
Oh, Nocom
shoved
goes
off.
wide.
Nocom on the grass, and
Look at
Morales
Pierre
has
and
taken the
Adri.
lead. Morales takes the racing line. Morales here has advantage to try and break away, but you
Oh,
know
look at
Axel
Pierre
Nocom.
Badiwani defense.
Nocom is not gonna give out this race win just like that. Morales on the defensive here. He is trying to defend the position. They make contact. Wheel banging through towards the final corner. Morales holding that position. He's keeping him at bay. And I think this is going to be the
This is the
final
This is the
lap of
final
the
final
lap,
lap.
race.
guys.
Pierre
Luke, let's
Aboudiwan,
take
you can see him.
as
let's
we
take Luke for this first sector.
as we have Axel Nocom on the dive of Luke Morales, they get pushed wide. As Axel Nocom on the defensive, Pierre Badiwan goes to the outside. Luke Morales in the middle is three wide going to the hairpin.
Oh, look at Pierre Badiwani. Oh, but Luke keeps it on the left. As I'll take it for this second sector of this race. Look up here, Abdi1 on the. Okay, here we go. Luke Morales over there. Oh, and that was really close between Axel Nocom and Fier. I think that ruined the race. I think Luke Morales has the gap to win this race. Now it's the battle for whoever is second. Axel Nocom, take the rest.
Morales there, I think he's gonna get it sealed and done, but Nocom tries to get it. But Pierre Aboudiwan gets the up and thunder, but Luke Morales
Luke
comes home
Morales,
with a win,
winner of.
provisionally on track. But Pierre Aboudiwan comes home in second, Nocom in third. That rounds your field for the top three.
Oh, Pierre having a little bit of an incident
A
on
small
the
incident.
checkered flag. That was a brilliant race, wasn't it? Also, congratulations to Adrian Yamit and Lucas Pullenbarrett. We've heard that they've had a small incident that will be reviewed later. Let's just talk about the highlights of that race. Final lap, you can see Pierre won on turn 3. Actually, I think that was turn 4, as you can see over here on the final lap. Let's take a look on this final lap in slow motion. As you can see, turn 3, turn 4. Pierre sees them fighting. Pierre already knows. Listen, I'm gonna probably take the advantage. I'll show them, yeah, I'm behind you guys. I'm gonna push with you guys on the inside. No, Pierre is over there. Let's see. And he does, in our Hans word, a slim shady through there. But looks like Luke Morales had enough traction to keep that first position, and that soon led him to the provisional win of this race. But look at Axel Nocom over there. But Pierre tries to take it down the inside over here, has a brilliant exit. Look at Axel Nocom's view from here. He actually could have went a switch on both of them, but then Pierre turns in, says no, this is my P1, but he doesn't realize that Luke actually took advantage of that after Pierre got nudged from behind from Axel Nocom. That led to Luke Morales' win today. Anybody else want to continue off this race?
Yeah, really good competition towards the end, as Pierre Aboudiwan catching up from that incident with Lucas Pullenbarrett. He caught up very well to the top 3, Luke Morales, Axel Nocom, and Adrian Yamit. As we head into this final few corners, Axel Nocom trying to find his way through to Pierre Aboudiwan, trying to go down the inside here. But I think Pierre Aboudiwan gets the switchback as Axel Nocom.
Oh, switchback.
Crazy switchback there. Up and under by Pierre Aboudiwan. Axel Nocom trying to set up another move, but he does not have the speed to. So that provision.
And look at that P1 from Luke Morales. He couldn't have hoped for anything more. Brilliant day for Luke. He was fast all day. He proved himself to be a real contender for all the championships here in AMS KRP.
You can see there, Pierre Aboudiwan visibly frustrated. He was banging his steering wheel just after he crossed that line. I think he is not the happiest.
But you have to remember, all of these results are provisional, of course. We don't know who really won this final, but Luke Morales is your provisional winner on top for the Philippines, and P2 is the Lebanese Pierre Aboudiwan for the Birolot Motorsport, Axel Nocom in third, Adrian Yamit in fourth, and Lucas Pullenbarrett, who rounds up your top 5 for this race. Excellent stuff then for today. Finishing the day with a strong result for all of these drivers. And here at Lonato, I think it's been a great day, a good day for the championship as well, with Morales stepping up to 169 championship points into P1. Nocom stepping up as well into P2 with 160 championship points. Then in third, Marcus Lacambra makes it 1-2-3 for the Philippines with 101 championship points rounding the top 3. Then for the top 5, we have Adrian Yamit in fourth with 89 championship points, and Pierre Aboudiwan, the Birolot Motorsport, with 77 championship points. That rounds up your top 5 then for the championship, as we will have the interviews shortly.
All right, Axel, that was a crazy race. You got P3 at the end there. It was a crazy last lap battle. So tell me, how was the last lap battle in your perspective?
I think the last lap battle was actually quite fun. When I was defending for the final lap, unfortunate in turn three, I think it was just every man for himself, and then there was a bit of a nudge, and then after the double left, I made contact with Pierre Abudi one, which is also unfortunate. We couldn't catch up by the end of the sector, but overall, I think it was a very fun race to get P3.
All right, that was a crazy last lap battle. Now, we saw you pushing with Luke Morales trying to catch up to Pierre Budiwan and Adre Amit in the barrels. They were really far ahead. You caught up to them. You and Luke Morales caught up to them. How? What is your input on that? How did you guys strategize that mid race?
I actually didn't. I didn't plan on pushing with Morales there, but like when he was behind me, I saw him. He was going with me. I didn't close any of the corners, and he just kept pushing. So then we started catching up each corner until eventually I made a move on Amit, and then we broke their barrel train.
That was a very nice strategy mid race for from both of you. Now, going into the final, what was your strategy? What was your thinking? You were starting from P3 at the final. What was your thinking starting from P3?
I was thinking to try and get the lead from lap one, but of course, um, there's a word saying that it's not all about lap one and turn one. It's about managing the entire race. But I tried to manage it well, and I actually was in a competitive position in lap one. But after a few laps, I think the race kind of settled, and I was catching up slowly to the barrels.
All right, thank you, Axel. That was a good race from you. We can move on to our next interview. We have our P2.
So then, Pierre Abudiwan, I think it was a brilliant race for you. I know when you crossed the line, you were not the happiest person in the world, but tell me, how do you feel after the race?
Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay. But honestly, I just have to thank my teammates, AJ Amit. We worked together for a long time, but I mean, Lucas and Axel were way too fast. So, I mean, at the end, I'll take a P2. I've heard rumors of a report of an incident between Axel and Luke, where Luke was at fault, but I'm not sure yet. So, yeah, I'll take a free podium, but of course we could have gotten P1. Honestly, I didn't really see myself getting into P2 after that incident with Lucas. But yeah, it was a good race, and we'll definitely take some notes for the next race.
Yeah, actually, tell me about the teamwork with the likes of Adriamit. I mean, you guys seem to break away in the first few laps, but then unfortunately, Morales and Nocom were starting to catch up. What was in your mind going on there?
Yeah, of course. Honestly, I don't really want to tell anything, but we've been practicing a lot on teamwork and how to work together in many scenarios. And AJ this weekend nailed it. He learned a lot from the previous weekends. Of course, we want to make Beryl one of the biggest teams in KRP, and it's available for any driver. They just need to DM.
Okay, so what is your plan for the next round? Any inputs? Any game mindset?
1, 2, 3 for Beryl.
Nice, I like that spirit. Thank you very much, Pierre, as we'll move on to P number 1.
Thank you to you too. Alright, so our P1 finisher, Luke, you did it. P1. Not gonna say anything for now. Just how was your race in general? Just tell us a whole summary of the race.
Yeah, the race was really intense, especially the battle for third, the last few laps. At the start, it was really intense in the first few laps, and it kind of calmed down in the middle. but me and Axel just started working together to catch up to the top two barrels. In the end, they started fighting, so I could pull away in the third sector. So yeah, I got the P1 provisionally.
All right, and also on something else, the race wasn't going your way at all in the beginning, but how did you feel when you crossed that line in first, knowing that at the final stages, but until you and Axel started working together?
Yeah, at the start it was kind of scrappy at the start because I kind of stayed in my position at the start. It was not really the best start out of all the starts, but mid race when me and Axel started working together, that's when I had a slightest bit of hope getting up there in the top spots. And in the end, when I crossed P1, it was a big relief for me because the race is over. You're in first on track, so yeah, that was the race.
Yeah, I can already tell that's an amazing feeling. And we also saw those last lap battles between you, Pierre, and Axel. Could you tell us a little bit more on what did you like feel like when you looked behind and saw the slightest gap on the last sector after the incident that happened between Axel and Pierre?
So yeah, when I saw the very slightest gap between me and Axel and Pierre, I felt as though I didn't really need to defend that much. Because if I did defend, I would have just lost
Yeah,
much more time. So I
yeah, that's
just
really true.
I just took my racing line through the final sector. So I kind of pulled away there as they fought.
Yeah, and we always see you at the top in every championship here. That's all for me on Luke Morales. Luke Morales, congratulations for your provisional P1. Um, Congratulations to Pierre with you one and Axel and Ocom for your podium.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you all for watching the IAME AMS Italy Cup Round 2 here at South Garda Lonato. Please give us feedback about our broadcast and how our series is like. And if you want to join our series, please comment as well and DM. Claim your slot now.